Yeah, a little bit better, huh? Okay, this is camera lock notification again, but it's going. It's going. It's going on crazy here. This is a much better camera setup than I had last time, right? Much better, much better. So we got a little extra light going on, not too much of a glare. And I wonder if backlighting will help any. Maybe a little bit. I'll figure out how to get better lighting in this room. All right, everyone. What's up, Pixie Posse and wee little Pixel Zoll? It's your buddy Big Johnny G. Thank you for checking out Two Gun Pixie, your gateway to legendary gaming. Legendary gaming indeed. Indeed. A couple weeks ago, I played Iron Helm. The first time in almost a year I played this game. It was a really fun, great game. I really love this game. Grey Gnome Games. Not a plug. They don't pay me for plugs. They barely even know I exist. That's fine. All right, but Iron Helm, really fun game. Basically, the concept is you're kind of like an aging explorer, and this is kind of like, let's do this one last time kind of thing. Even though I did that last time and Zolla's continuing, so I guess this is a two-time thing for Zolla. So yes, actually continuing. So Zolla survived the core, the base game, and came out of it with an extra iron helm, no pun intended, along with her leather armor, and she had the archery skill. So now she also has a lamp, which once per dungeon level she can reveal both cards and choose one of them as she wishes. The explorer's map, lose one less ration when lost in the labyrinth, and she has a health potion. She has a health potion that'll gain her four health. The helmet is cool because it's from both initial damage, subtracts 1 from taking initial damage. Or initial damage every single attack. Plus, because she has the short bow, she's actually going to deal 2 damage to her foes before they even do their initial damage. Yeah. She has to reroll 6s, though. But because of her archery skill that she picked up, she gets to reroll 1s as well. So that's kind of evens it out, I guess. 6 cents. Once per dungeon level, you may either avoid an ambush or reveal both dungeon cards. So I got two choices here to reveal both dungeon cards, but I really like this avoiding an ambush. I really like that. Hopefully that's what I'm going to use it for, if I remember, right? Conceal. You may attempt to avoid a skirmish. I got to roll 2 6-sided dice, and depending on what I get, a 2, 7, or 11. I'll fail miserably. I'll just fail, or I'll succeed. So we are doing. There are adventure packs for this. There are adventure packs. These are treasure pack too. I got to get more. I only got the first 3 adventure packs. So this is adventure pack number 1. I don't know how well you can see it with the glare right there. The glare right there. So this is Warren of Despair, level 2, and this is the map for it. Now, remember, if you haven't seen this game before, played this game, the real purpose of the map is really to remind you of what number level you're on, because that will determine most of the health points for the enemies. A little tracker of where you're going, and this has a little write-up too. So let me read that to you. The Warren of Despair. Raiding parties of Grunkles have reportedly been looting villages in the north. Rumor has it that they are being led by a large one-eyed frost giant. Someone should investigate. So I removed the following cards: goblins, orcs, skinklings, the plots, the old woman, the wolf, and the corpse. And I didn't add the boss. The boss is going to be the only choice. Usually, depending on circumstances, depends on your boss. But we are specifically gunning for the Cyclops. We're specifically gunning for him. That's what the purpose of this is. So there you go, the Warren of Despair. We're going to put this out. Now, unfortunately, I ended last game with my morale tracker on when I got up to 1, and then it went down and down, and I had to make choices I didn't want to make. Okay, now you're all caught up, my friends. We're all caught up in everything that's been happening with Zolla. Zolla. I got my dice tray out. This did not come with the game, just in case you're wondering. No, it did not. Okay. I think I have everything out and ready to go. Hold on a second. I wet my whistle. There we go. All right now. Woo! So now what I did was I shuffled the decks. But any of the decks that have, and that's I think it was loot, enemies, and plot. Loot, enemy, and plot. They have specific cards just for this campaign, so I shuffled them and then put them on top of the shuffled core ones. So this guarantees that we will get the cards appropriate for this adventure, along with others. So this I did not shuffle yet. So this is the this is the main deck that does everything in the game. This is with the core game. There's no need to have these in other expansions. You'll see why if you're not familiar with the game. Okay, so this is a draw and choose game. And so I always have 2 doors out. It's one clear, yes, 1 card each. And then you choose which one to reveal. And you don't have to choose, you don't have to do that one. But I do like to choose left first. Ah, look at this. So I found an altar. Sometimes a sanctuary is found in the least expected place. You drop at the altar and pray for. Well, I don't need healing. I also don't need to do this because I could choose this card. Now, most cards, obviously this one doesn't. Most cards are split with a 1-2, whether it is your first choice or your second choice. So more than likely, this will have that split. And I will have to take choice 2. Again, most cases, though not all, that's bad. So I'm going to skip the closed door. I'm going to start and you never look at them. You never look at the discarded cards that you haven't seen. And I will experience the altar, and I will gain a blessing token. So the blessing tokens are over here. They're all mixed up because they have different effects. And at the end, when you get to the boss, you flip over your blessing tokens, and whatever those blessings are, maybe they're healing, maybe they're anti-poison, maybe they're extra energy, whatever it is you get. So I'm going to take this one right here. I'll take this one right here, put that in my stash. There we go. And Bob's your uncle. I did have a couple Uncle Bobs. Nice guys. Miss them both. All right, so that was as easy as it gets, huh? So when we get through an entire deck, then we move to the next level. And you'll see what I mean. Many of the monsters, their encounters, well, not the monster cards, the encounter cards from here will tell you to add the level to their hit points. So this is why you have to keep track of that. Right now, my morale is not playing any role, but it is at -1 if something comes up. I would like to try to get that back up to the positives because I'm a nice guy. And we're going to look at left again. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Split cards, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now, I could use my conceal to attempt to avoid a skirmish. If I fail, I'm going to take 2 extra points if I fail miserably, that is. If I just fail, nothing. I just have to go through with the card. If I fail miserably, not only do I have to still go through with the card, but I get to add 2 to the initial damage that the monster's going to do to me. Whew. Okay, so if I do this skirmish without trying to avoid it, I will. You draw your weapon and are ready for battle. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level +2 to their health. So we're on dungeon level 1. So that means any monster that I draw will have its health as recorded on the card, as well as +2. Now, if I had been the second, this is the second and I had to take this. You are taken off guard and stumble for your weapon. Dungeon level +4 to their health. Wow, that's harsh. Now, besides skirmish, we also have available in this deck is an ambush. It's a freaking ambush, man. My 6th Sense will let me avoid that once per dungeon level. So once through on each of these cards. I think there's 3 ambushes. I think there's 3 ambushes in there. See, this is why you don't look at the unrevealed card that you discard. See? Now, if it's an ambush, in the 1 spot, it's good because you're getting the ambush on the monster. But if it's the number 2 spot, if this is ambush and I choose this card, I have to take the 2 spot. That's them ambushing you. I don't like that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go with the skirmish. But you know what? What the hell? I have the skill. Why are you going to have a skill and not use it? So here we go. I'm going to take 2 of the dice. So I'm looking for, well, ideally, I'm looking for an 11. I'm looking for an 11 or better. But anything better than a 3 is awesome. 5! That's better than a 3. So, as I told you, and as you see right here in the card, 3 is a failure. 7 is a failure, but not the bad kind. So I fell in between that, so I don't get to the bad failure. So everything just happens as normal in the skirmish. That's going to be the monster's level plus the monster's health +2. Woo. Okay. Now, when I do an attack, like it's going to be happening right now, that's where using energy comes in. So let's see who the enemy is. Let's see. It's one of the Flying Snake. Thought I put the new ones on top. I hope I didn't shuffle it by accident and forget. Okay, Flying Snake. Yeah, this is from the... Hold on. They were supposed to be... Here we go. I put them on the bottom. All right, let me... Hold on. I'll shuffle that back. And here we got the ones for Warrant of Despair. Give this a little shuffle. I put them down out of order too, so that's good. I'll put them on top. Now, let's see what the monster is here. A Blink. Kind of looks like a D&D Zorn, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a D&D Zorn. All right, so second encounter, Blink. If you defeat a Blink, you gain... Oh! Okay, so that means 1 towards the end game, the plot. Oh, interesting. Doesn't have any coinage on it. Oh, 2 on the treasure. I'm going to look that up again. I believe that 2 on the treasure means I get 2 or I draw 2 and I choose one of them. Interesting. Okay, so 7 health. 7 health. This is where the 12-sided dice really come in. 7 health. It's going to have its level +2. So that's a 3. So that means this thing has a... Woo! Wow, that has a 10 health. 10 health. And let's see then. The enemy's damage. Yeah, 3 on the damage. So it's going to do 3 initial damage. However, hold on. It's going to take 2 damage before anything because of my bow. So that 10 is down to an 8. Just try right where my finger is because I can't find it. There we go. That's down to an 8. Now 3 damage is doing, but absorb 1. So that's only 1 point of damage. Okay. Not bad. It has 8 health. I get to retaliate. Now this is how the retaliation happens. I'm going to have to spend energy for each one of the dice I want to roll. So this thing has 8 left. I'm going to use... Damn it. I'm going to use 3. I'm going to use 3 health. 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of glad I did. I have a feeling the 5 was the extra die. So that's 10. 5, 2, and 3. If old math still works correctly, that's gonna be a grand total of 10 points. The blink has only 8 left, so it's dead. I'm gonna get 2 treasure for that, and I'm gonna keep this off to the side. What you do for them anyway? So I get 3 of these, and I can get a new skill of agility. And I got to double check. I think it's 5, and I can get an out of skill, an out of check. I already know which one I want. I'm gonna be getting. I want to get hawking. That's a mind one, so that's gonna cost me extra to get. So I got to save up for that. Okay, treasure. So let me see. I think I was right about the treasures. So when they have a 2 on the treasure, that's gonna mean 2. A treasure type of 2 allows you to draw the top card from both the loot and the potion. That's it. Loot and the potion. Okay, so loot. Shuriken. Before taking initial damage, you may discard this card to inflict D6 damage. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, I wasn't really thinking ahead here, was I? Oh, so I didn't think I was getting another weapon because that's a 2-handed weapon. Well, this doesn't count as a weapon. So that's good for me. But I'm still going to put it up here anyway, so I remember it as a weapon, and also it does pre-damage, pre-initial damage. Pre-initial damage. But then I get a potion also. Oh, good, another health potion. That sounded sarcastic. It was not meant sarcastically. I'm sorry. Okay, so we get another health potion. That's very good. Well, you know what saved me last time? I'm traditionally pretty bad in this game. I've only won, besides last week, I've only won 1 or 2 others, I think. But the luck of the draw, it really was the luck of the draw. I ended up fighting, the final boss was an undead creature, and they ended up having 2 vials of holy water. And that really just kicked ass for me. I'm sorry. That really just busted ass for me. Gotta watch my language. All right, so now continuing. Oh, damn, I shouldn't have. Okay, so this one has to be face down. That one has to be face down. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I forget so fast. But as long as you remember to keep the other ones face down, you're all right. You're all right. So here we got another skirmish. And again, I'm thinking to myself, could this be an ambush? I mean, if it's an ambush, the shuriken's going to come in very, very handy. But I have that 6th sense. You know what? Damn it. I want to see what the other card is. It's going to be an ambush. You know there's going to be an ambush. Oh, no. Oh, I barely have any money, though. The merchant. Deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop. But who are you to question his sanity? You may take a purchase from the merchant. So, level 1, so I can look at the top card from loot and potion. If I have anything to sell, I can't sell it. But no, I really don't. I literally want to hold on to everything. I really do have to hold on to everything. So, let's see if these are anything I can afford. I have 2 gold. Oh, a frost mimic. Oh, no. Oh. Merchant is not my friend. Okay, so 9 health. At least there's nothing to add here. So 9 health. Here's 9 health. 3 initial damage. First, though, he's going to take 2, so that's bringing him down to 7. We'll bring him down to 7. I'm taking 1 damage because of helmet and armor, are each absorbing 1. And now I get to roll. He's got 7. I'm going to use 2. I'm going to use 2 energy for 2 dice. And try to get a 7 or better. I have to remember... it wasn't a 6 last time. I have to remember that I have to reroll 6s, and I can reroll 1s. I have to reroll 6s. So we know that's a 5. Oh, 5, another 5. So that is a. We don't have exploding dice in this system. That'd be fun. So that's 10 points of damage. That does take care of the old mimic. However, the mimic has no treasure. Bastard. Bastard. Okay. That still counts as a kill. Now, potion. There are no mimic potions in this game, thank goodness. A spark bomb for 1. Oh, yeah. You may discard this card to deal 2d6 damage, plus 5 damage to foes weak versus fire. Yes, please. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. No, I will put in the comments if you know where that's from. I will pay you gold, leaving me with 1, and now I have a spark bomb. One of my 2 health potions. So I'm down 2 health. Each health potion will regain 4, so it's kind of a waste for me to even plan on using that right now. So let's continue, and let's remember not to flip a card. I want the right card this time. See? Ambush! And what does that one slot say? That says you catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and ignore the initial damage. Add the dungeon level to their health. So it's not dungeon level plus this plus that. Thank goodness. But I don't have to do the ambush. I could do this. 2 other cool cards that this could be is the hid in. Oh no, that's a plot to hid in. No. This could be the clearing. This could be the mushroom place. It could be another ambush. You know what? I'm going to deal with the ambush. Yeah, I'm going to deal with the ambush. What do you think about that? So let's see. This is going to be a +1 to the enemy's health. And we have another blink. Okay. That's an 8 health that it starts with. It's health +1 for the level. Get this out of here now. Don't need that in the way. And okay, so again, it's going to be taking 2 damage. That 8 down to 6. I like that. Makes me feel like I'm only rolling 2 dice. I will be only rolling 2 dice. I'm going to take 1 damage. That's 3 now. I'm down. I'm going to take 1 damage from the 3 surprise attack, but I absorb 1, and I absorb 1. I don't feel like using my shuriken on this. Because that's 1 use and done. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. You may discard. Yep. Discard. That's what I thought. Now, 6. So I'll use 2 energy. I'll use 2 energy with 2 dice. Have to reroll 6s. 4. And there was a 2, so that's a 6 exactly. That's going to be another 2 treasures. That's 1 loot and 1 potion. 1 loot and 1 potion. I think there's only the 1 mimic, if I remember correctly. Oh, an energy potion. Discard this to gain 2 energy. I'm going to just do that right now. So we'll just discard over here. Get 2 energy back right away. Got 1. Got 2. And the potion I get from it. Ice shard. All right, so I got something weak versus fire, and I got something weak versus water. What is this thing weak against? This is going to be I don't know what that is. Oh, the symbols on here. Okay, well, I'll look when it matters. 2 more, right? Yeah, here we are. Here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Okay, now I have free choice here as to which one to flip. And you know what? Let's go back left. Treasure! See, this would have been better the second card. 1, you find an open chest that has been looted. A single coin remains. If this was the second choice, this chest must have been stocked with goods recently. Draw one loot card and one potion card again. So I don't. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Get the 1 gold. Back up to 2 in case I see that merchant again. And let's go with the second card. Ah, clearing. I get to draw a plot card. I'm going to choose this. I'll choose this. Already at 2 plot points. I'm already at 2 plot points. Oh, God, double check the number again. I think it's like 10 or 12. The Alchemist. In the clearing, you find an old man wrapped in torn robes. His eyes are covered with a rag. Before him on a sprawled-out blanket are a mess of jars filled with various liquids. A clay bowl with a single coin sits on one side with a sign that reads, "Leave a coin, take a miracle." Do I buy a potion? Drop a coin in the bowl and take a potion. Discard 1 gold and take 1 card from the potion. And take any 1 card from the potion deck. Oh! I could rob him blind as the other choice. But if I give him the money, I go up 1 in the morale, and I'm at -1. I want to get out of the negatives. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to rob him blind. I'm going to drop a coin. I just got a coin, so might as well just drop it, right? Might as well just drop it. And this is only worth 1, so that's not a big deal on the plot point. But I'm going to take 1 of my coins, the new one I just got. I'm going to drop that, and then we get to go through the potion and see what I want. What I want. I want to figure out what the hell that symbol is. Oh, that'd be a fire is his weakness. Yes, fire is his weakness. Okay, so I have 1 spark bomb. Maybe another spark bomb. Holy water, ice shard. Antidote to poison. See, there's another spark. What is? Oh, this should not. Elven bow? That's in loot. Deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage. That's. Oh, this one is better because you don't have to roll a 6. Okay, I'm gonna mix that in there. But let's go with the spark bomb. Yeah, let's go with the spark bomb. If I make it up to the boss, that's what helped me win the last time. So let's shuffle this back in. And let's hope I get it soon. Wobbly camera. Hope that's not making anyone sick. Okay. Hold on. Need another drink. Getting a little dry. I think you can hear that, though. So I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you what right now. If Zolla survives the War of Despair, next week, unless it's a multiplayer week, we got one of those coming up. I'm not sure. It might be next week. The next solo Friday, I'll do Zolla in the next one, which is also a level 2 before we get to level 3. Okay? Cool. I want to do this. I do. I don't want to. Okay, so next. Let's go with the right. Let's go with the right. Skirmish. Skirmish is possible. Skirmish is possible. We got 3 cards left. I believe there's 3 ambushes. I know I've already been through 1. So at the very most, 2 of these could be ambushes. What else? There's a mushroom grove I could find. That would be kind of cool. Give me some more food. So I'm going to bypass this. And let's see if that was a wise choice. It was not! It was very unwise. So dungeon level is still 1, thank God. So the monster's going to have a +5 total to their health. +5 to their health. Okay, let's see. A Grunkle! That's what we read about at the beginning of the adventure. Grunkle. Oh, good. It only has 3 health. So with the 5, that's 8. With the 5, that's 8. You know what? I'm going to use one of the spark bombs on them. Yes, I am. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. So, first of all, let's just do things in order, right? Let's do things in order. I'm excited and I'm rushing. So, I'm automatically doing 2 damage to it. So, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes down to a 6 health. So, that's got a 6 health. Not bad. It does 2 surprise damage to me. When the Grunkle successfully hits, lose 1 energy. Okay, well, it doesn't hit me. I block it because I have 1 and 1, so that's 2. So now I get to go, and I'm gonna use an ice shard. I'm gonna use a damn ice shard on this thing. That's a free 2d6. I don't have to spend energy on. Only has 6 health, so I'm feeling a little cocky. I'll admit that. This is not the most. So I don't have to re-roll the 6. That's a 10. Totally took that Grunkle out. 1. So that means I get the loot, and that's going to be Ice Back. You may discard this card to deal 3d6 damage while spending 0 energy. Plus 3 to the sum of your attack roll versus your enemies weak to frost. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking if I take this as my main weapon. Oh, my strength. Ooh, hold on. Oh, shit. This game uses encumbrance. So my strength total is of things that I can carry is 8. What is 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, okay. Even if I get rid of 2 things, that's still... Wow, okay. Let's see. I got to get rid of this. I am way over encumbered. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to get rid of the other potion. That's 10. I'm getting rid of both of these. 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Loot and loot, right? Yeah, loot and loot. And that was loot? That was loot. Okay, loot. Okay, so let me see now. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't carry a 2. So I was thinking to myself that if I carry this, primary hand, if I carry this and sheath the bow, I could discard this on my next big attack, or any attack, to get 1 automatic pretty much kill with 3d6 with 0 energy. Almost the things were weak to frost, which we won't find too many here. I'm going to do more damage. It's kind of meant to be something you want to hold on to. It's not worth it for me to lose anything else. It's not worth it. Damn it. That was a tough call. All right, so last. Would be like that. All right, okay. So we started right, left, let's go right. Skirmish. Nope. Mushroom Grove. Gain 2 rations because this is the second choice. You find yourself standing in a grove of ripe mushrooms. Gain 2 rations. Good. Right. Could I have avoided this with, I forgot, right? Mimics you can avoid with, 2 rations. I think the base mimic is just 1. Just 1. Okay, that's good. I got some extra rations because I'm about to have to lose 1 right now. So first, let me advance up to 2. Gotta remember, this is back to 0. As I did a good deed. Time to shuffle all the cards I played, the cards I didn't play, the cards I saw, the cards I didn't see. I like the way this works out like that. Now I have to use a ration. Let's see if there was anything else I forgot. I don't have any poison. I fed my character. I shuffled the deck. I advanced my pawn. Oh, yeah. One of the most important things. I got to draw a block card. The Ecclesiastic. Oh, this is worth 2. A middle-aged woman with darker skin darker than what? A middle-aged woman with darker skin approaches you dressed in gray garb with a staff in hand. The brooch of penance that holds her cloak together lets you know that she is a woman of the cloth. Her eyes seem able to judge you with a single glance. Remove poison tokens from yourself equal to your position on the morality track. If your position on the morality track is 3 or higher, she gives you the brooch of penance trappings card. If you already have the brooch of penance, she gives you a random potion from the potion. So this really does nothing for me because I have no poison. I'm at 0 even on the morality track. So it's just worth 2. It's just worth 2. So I've gotten a total of 4 for my plot points. And this is going to turn over to the monster at 10. At 10. All right, still with me? Good to know, good to know. All right, then. This has been all shuffled. Everything is reset. I remembered to keep track of my encumbrance, so to speak. And let's do this. Let's do this. I want to get these out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get together with your friend. Set the camera right with a balance. And let's go. I will go left again. Yeah, I'm just going to take this to get that extra ration. I'm not even going to bother thinking about it. Let's get that extra ration back up to 3. In this game and similar games where you have to keep track of food, like Unbroken, it is always the damnedest thing for me to do. We're going to go right this time. Treasure! Again, I don't get it as the second card. Damn it! But I will take that coin. I will take that coin. So now I'm back up to 2 coins. We're going to go right again. An arrow trap! So if I choose this is the first one. Your curiosity with the ruby-eyed statue comes at a cost. Gain 1 poison token. If this was the second one, it would be 2 poison tokens. I'm not taking that at all. Even if this is an ambush, it's better than the poison. Skirmish, which is better than an ambush for the second point. No, ambush is, yeah, good on the first point. 2, you're taken off guard. The dungeon level plus 4. A grunkle again. 4 and 3 is a 7. At the dungeon level plus 4. So that's 6. That's 9. I know how to count. I know how to read. Parents paid good money to send me to school. I should be able to. Okay, so 9. Before its initial damage, it's taking 2 from the bow. So that's down to 7. Down to 7. It's doing 2 damage to me. Absorbs 1. I'm down 3. Okay. I will. Well, obviously, I'm going to make an attack. I'm going to use 2. I'm going to use 2 energy for 2 dice. Roll of a 6 or a 1 rolls over. Roll of 1 rolls over. Come on. 6 rolls over. Can we just get a 5? 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, so this is the first battle that I have not taken out the monster beforehand. So that sucks. That means it's going to retaliate, doing another point of damage to me. Time to heal up. And then I get to go again. I'm going to use a spark bomb. Screw this guy. I'm tired of using energy. So spark bomb is going to be 2d6 plus 5. So that's a total of plus 7. Right? Because 2d6, the lowest I can roll is 2. Plus 5. This has a weakness to fire. That's a total of 7. So I'm not even going to bother rolling. It feels it's pointless. I'm not going to bother rolling because that is an automatic kill on the lowest roll that I can roll. 1 treasure. 1 treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to check something now. 1 treasure. A magic ring. Once per dungeon level, you may avoid an ambush. Okay, that's cool. I have weight for this. I can carry this. I can just make room on the area here. Actually, no, I want to put this here. Okay, so my sixth sense and my magic ring. I can avoid 2 ambushes per dungeon level. Like I said, I think there's only 3, so I'm feeling much cockier now, as you can imagine. But let me get a drink again. My voice is drying out fast. Friday the 13th, I was hoping to get some of the guys together and play a horror game. But the funny thing is, never once in the entire history, and you can go back and check all the lives throughout the years in the playlist, I have never once been able to get any of my buddies to game on a Friday the 13th. Never. No, I'm not exaggerating. You can literally go back and look. Never once on a Friday the 13th has there been anyone available to play. It's weird. Okay. Moving on. We're going to go right. Skirmish. No. Let's see what this is. A clearing, draw a plot card. And I said no so fast because I had 2 ways to avoid an ambush. And 1 possible for a skirmish. The Golden Urn. Steps lead you to a marble platform with 4 pillars. In the center rests a large golden urn with the remains of a fallen monk. Offerings lay scattered about the base of the urn. Okay. Place an offering at the urn. For every 2 loot, potion, or trapping cards you discard, you may get 1 blessing token. Move up track or mess with this. Okay, so every 2, huh? Potions or trappings? Or trappings. Oh. Trappings are like the stuff I start with, right? Yeah. No. Can't do this. Part of me is upset that there's never like a neutral choice where, yeah, you don't do anything, so don't gain anything or lose anything. Nope. You rifle through the items left at the urn and you find something just right for you. Move down 1. Again, I keep getting... Draw 3 loot cards, pick 1 and discard the rest. And pick 1, 3 loot cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that elven bow. Oh, yes. A cookbook. Draw an extra energy when you action. Long sword. Oh, it's got to be, right? It's got to be. So we get rid of this. But now that also adds. I don't got to get rid of 6s now. That's awesome. Now, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. I do have to get rid of something. Did I get rid of those? No, I didn't. I'm going to have to get rid of the shuriken. I think this is the one to get rid of. All right. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Unless there's some item that gives me greater strength. But it was worth it because now I don't have to reroll the 6s. And you saw that happen before. That could have been a 1-shot kill again. That really messed me up. Okay. But let's continue, my friends. We're going to go left. Oh, the merchant. The merchant. Yes. Okay. I'm on level 2, so I get 2 loot and 1 potion. 2 loot and 1 potion to choose from. The Lucky Charm. Whenever you gain loot, draw 2 cards, and to keep and 1 to discard. There's also Cinder Blade. 1 potion option. Health potion. I'm like all tapped out on that. Oh, well, here's the thing, right? So whatever I take is going to cost me something. So I'm just going to... Okay, I don't think it's going to be those 2. I think it's going to be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of the original 12. Oh, no, 14. I should have, instead of discarding those health potions, I should have at least drank one. So I'm going to fix that by just getting this and drinking it and not having to, keeping it at a regular balance. I get my 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and by the way, I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6. So 4 more. 4 more. Could be 2. Could be 2 more black cards to get me there. Let's see what's going on now. I'm going left. No, I'm going to go right. I'm going to go right. Let me see what the right is. Oh, the labyrinth. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Getting lost. Discarding rations. Have extra rations, but that's not the reason. So I'm going to go this way, and if it's an ambush, I'm going to avoid it. Skirmish. I'm still going to try to avoid. No. Oh, my energy's low. You know what? I have the skill, right? That's what I said before. And it doesn't really hurt. Well, it does if I lose bad. But let's see. I'm looking for 11 or better. Nope, I got a 7, but that's enough to be just a regular fail, so nothing bad happens. Okay, at least, this is the second one, right? Was that the second one? Yeah, that was the second one. So that's bad for me. It's 4, but that's going to be 6. So whatever it is automatically at 6, and its base health here. Another Grunkle is 3, so that's a 9 we're looking at. We're looking at a 9 on its health. And it's taken 2. That puts it at a 7. I'm taking no damage because it does 2 initial. I got -1. So we'll take 2 energy. And we're going to try to get 7 or better. Don't have to reroll 6s anymore. Do reroll 1s, thank goodness. So no matter what this is, it's a kill because it only has 7 hit points left and it can't be a 1, can it? Nope. Sweet. 1 on the treasure. 1 on the treasure. And I think I can get that skill now. Let's see. Shield. Can't carry. Wow, that's heavy too. 3. Subtract 1 though. I was a little stronger. So I don't think there's anything. Oh, that's really good. Can I get. Oh, can I? No, but this is. You need an offhand. I don't have an offhand. Can't even carry it to sell at the merchant. Oh yeah, and I gotta buy the potion. I didn't actually buy it, did I? I'm sorry about that. I remember that now. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go left. Oh, left is a potential ambush, huh? Ambush. But I'm the lucky one here. Just had the dungeon level +2 to their health. Oh, I forgot to look this up here, but that didn't matter for the moment. Screw it. I'm going to see what the unknown card is. Altar. Altar again. I'm going to gain that blessing token. So that's 2 blessings I got going into the last fight. Now skills. I did want to take a quick look at skills. I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 6. Probably 6. In order to buy cross skills. 6 points, 5 points, turn, attack, treasure, counter strikes, exploration, skills. It will cost me all. So I'm going to hold these 2 off to the side because they're adding to the plot. But yeah, all of these, and I'm then going to get the skill, of hawking. So at the beginning of each level, roll a d6 to see what their bird finds. I'm looking for 7 or better. 7 or better will always get me something, a gold coin or higher, to a ration. So, yeah, hawking. Now let's see. We got the last 2 cards. Go right. Right is a potential ambush. Nope. How funny this would be if that was another ambush. Campsite! Spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy. Yes, sir. Spend 1 ration, gain 3 energy. And 1, 2, 3 energy for me. Move to 3. Shuffle. One to 3. Sure, I gotta grab a plot card. Was there anything else before I grab the plot card? Advance the pawn, poison tokens, feed your character. Feed your character. This is 1 chip. That leaves me with 1. But I think I might get to the boss before the next level. Yep, so that's it. So now just plot card. Oh, 3. I think that leaves me 1 point away. The shrine. In the clearing, you find a towering shrine covered in vegetation. You are overwhelmed by the sense of power, just as a gentle breeze rushes past you. Gain blessing tokens equal to your position on the. Oh, does that mean I have to lose 1? No, it only says gain. Damn it! But it's going to be worth 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I am 1 away. So anything that gets me the next plot card will automatically do this because they all have at least 1. So 1 more plot, and I face the Cyclops. I really want to get that fast. Okay, Hawk. Let's roll 2d6 and see what my Hawk finds me. 7. That's a gold coin. Thank you, Hawk. I think archers should have hawks. That kind of makes sense to me a little bit. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go left. Campsite choice. I'm gonna spend the last ration to get 3 energy. That's what I'm doing. Get this out of here. Last ration on hand for 3 more energy. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gonna go right. Peeking right. Skirmish. Nope. Let's see what this is. Mushroom Grove gain 2 rations. Because it's the second one. Okay. Yes. Fortune favors the bold, doesn't it? I'm going to go left. Ambush. Screw the ambush. A skirmish. Let's see if I can get an 11 or better to avoid it. 7. Did not avoid that. And that's enough to get a regular fail, not a bad fail. So let's see. Was this the second card? Yeah, it's the second card, right? So plus 4. That's a 7. That'll be a plus 7 to their health. A zombie. Thank goodness. 2. So that's a 9. They do not inflict initial damage, so he's taking 2 from the bow. That's down to 7. I'm going to use 2 energy and try to get 7 or better. Reroll 1s. Oh! Crit hit, which means nothing. But still, that looks nice, doesn't it? Unless I've been forgetting something every game. Okay, that's gonna get me... Oh, yeah, the Mimic, that's why. What was that? 1 treasure, so let's see what the loot is. Ration! Discard for 2 energy. That's what I'm doing right away. Discarding that for 2 energy. Only 1, 2, and I just get back what I spent. Okay. Right. Skirmish. Nope. Let's see what this is. The merchant. Merchant. So we're on level 3, so that's 2 loot, 2 potions. 2 loots, 2 potions up for sale. Ah, Christ, another mimic. That's 6 health. That's 6 health. Keep coming back to 9. There's 6. It's got 2 9s on it. No, it doesn't. There we go. 6 health. Take 1 damage for the initial, because it does 3, but block 1, block 1. I'll spend 2 energy. 1, 2 for 2 dice. Whoa! Killer roll again. That's what I need for the boss. One more, and I can get a agility. But I don't think there was anything else in agility that was suited for what I do. Dodge, gain 1 less poison from an arrow trap. I mean, okay. Shadow, with a dagger in your primary hand. Nope. Yeah, that's it for agility, huh? There's some more agility stuff. Let's see what's going on next. Left. Oh, clearing. Yes, that's what we need. This will end the game. I mean, look at the second one. This will end the game. So all I need is one plot point, and this is draw a plot card. So let's see what the plot is before I have the final fight. The passageway. You notice a strange rock protruding from the wall. You run your hand across it, and suddenly the ground begins to shake. You stumble to the ground as dust fills the air. When you arise, you notice a secret passageway where there was once a wall. At 1 point, puts me at 10, which means the boss fight comes out and happens. Boss fight. Initial damage of 5. Jesus. That's will be 3 damage for his initial because I got the helmet and the shield to block off 2 of that 5. First thing I'm going to do is chuck the spark bomb at him. Oh, he has 22. There's 11. Mine goes to 11. If you get that reference, put it in the comments. So this will do 2d6 plus 5. 2d6 plus 5. That's 5. 13. Right? Yeah, 13. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 and 4 is 13 damage. That's 11 damage. 10, 9. Ooh, okay. Okay. I am taking another 5 damage. That'll be another. Oh no, this is going to be 4. This only subtracts for initial damage. This is both. So that 5 becomes a 4 damage. That really hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 right there. All gone. All gone. I'm going to use 3 energy, 3 dice. Try to get 9 points. Come on. I got 12 or 11. I mean, I got 11. See, I told you mine goes to 11. 9, 10, 11. Woo! All right. So it's going to be 3 coins. 3 coins. And 2 treasure cards. 2 loot cards. Oh, no. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Dagger. And a ration. Antidote. And an antidote. Maybe he should start the game with an extra ration next time. Get rid of these. There. Woohoo! All right, so unless this is a multiplayer game next week, there's a chance it might be. We'll do the third. We'll do a third installment of Zolla and Helm. Whew. What does he get? 1, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, so and I got to double check because I think maybe rations I've been not counting my rations, which if that's the case, that sucks. But now is not the time to find out at the end of the game, is it, my friends? So there we go. Just an hour mark it took for Zolla to get through the Warren of Despair. This is Adventure Pack number 1 for level 2. Woo! All right, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I'm your buddy Big John Ed G for Two Gun Pixie presents your gateway to legendary gaming.